So you left early, and maybe you're thinking, you can't do this. Maybe you've seen my results, I'm sure. You've seen my results. I've made millions of dollars online. I've been making millions of dollars a year for a while. And you've seen maybe some of my other students' results. People have just attended the training that you registered for, that are making hundreds of dollars a day, that are earning their first commissions online in their first day or week. People that have earned millions. I've had 5 students that earned millions from the first time I started training, which was 3 years ago. I took on some students 3 years ago, and 5 people became millionaires. But you're thinking, look, I or whatever, you personally, it's different, right? It's totally different. Maybe those students of mine, maybe John, maybe John's some whiz kid. He started off with maybe he's, like a really smart guy, or maybe he was born with enough money and enough time to just, figure out things, and maybe you don't have that specific circumstance. Maybe you don't have a lot of time, right, to make this happen. You're working a job, you have a family, you have whatever, maybe you're retired, but you have all these other obligations. Maybe you're sick, you have dependents. You have arthritis, whatever it is. Maybe you don't have a lot of money, maybe you're on a pension, whatever it is. You don't have technical experience, you don't have an audience. And maybe you're thinking, look, John probably already had an audience of people to speak to, or John's good on camera, right? John's talking to me right here on camera. And that's not how I sell anything online. But, maybe you're thinking, oh, John has all these other things going, and the students, there's probably stuff that you're not telling me. Maybe they already had an audience, or maybe they already had technical skills, or maybe you need, web page skills, or video editing skills, or graphic design skills, or programming skills. There's stuff that makes it not relevant to your situation. It isn't possible for you. It's a nice thought that you can start an internet business. Now, your situation is different. And let me tell you a little bit about myself. One, not a naturally intelligent person. I was a C+ student all throughout high school, and in college I failed statistics twice. Okay, never a good student. Not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Finances were always a a major area of concern in my family growing up, and something that was, not, it wasn't all, butterflies and unicorns and rainbows. And, when I started, I didn't have any audience. And the method I'm teaching doesn't require you to have any audience. It doesn't require you to have very much money at all. Very little, okay? You can get started with a few $100s and have your own business that makes you 5 figures, 6 figures, millions per year. And so, and it also doesn't take a lot of time, okay? Just to be clear, I started this, and most of my students who have had success, they're all working jobs. You got to pay the bills. There in nowhere will I ever tell anybody, quit your job and go full in on being an entrepreneur. That's crazy. You got to pay the bills, but you got to have your own freedom business. You got to do something to create your own freedom as well. So you don't need to quit your job to make this happen. You don't need to have a lot of money. You don't need to have an audience, and nothing of what I'm teaching requires you to have employees, or be natural on video, or have any prior experience or any technical skills to make things happen. When I started, I didn't have any technical skills. I didn't have any, I didn't know how to do, you ask me to program, I will break the internet. So if you're seeing this video, there's times you can re-register for the training, either today or sometime this week. There should be a link around this video where you can check things out. Now, look forward to speaking with some of you on the live session soon. Very excited to be talking with you guys. This has changed a lot of people's lives. Obviously, I don't know how long in you stayed in the training itself, but this has been affecting tons of people all over the globe. It's very possible. You don't need prior experience to make this happen. You don't need very much money at all. You don't need to have a current audience, and this isn't going to require you to have, you don't need to hire employees or anything to make this business happen. All you need is your desire, your willingness, and your commitment to make this and for yourself. So re-register. There's times around this video, and I look forward to speaking with you, some of you, on the live session. See you there.